Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Emily if you are new here. This week's video is all about how to grow thick bushy eyebrows, and I'm going to show you how I style my eyebrows every day. Thick eyebrows have been a trend for a while now, and they are, I think, in my opinion, the best type of brows. My eyebrows aren't done currently. This is just them like fully natural with like nothing on them or in them, but my eyebrows have been on a journey like way back in secondary school when I first got tweezers. I plucked my eyebrows so much, they were literally a thin line, and it was, I'll show you, it's just not the one. Every day with those tweezers, just checking if any hairs had come back, and it was obsessive, and it just didn't even look good, so I don't know why I did it. It's taken a while. We finally got them to a place where I love how they are. I love the natural messiness of them, and they're really thick, so I wanted to show you guys how to do it, how to get thick brows, and how to style them and make them look even thicker. So tip number one is put down the tweezers. Like, you do not need these things to touch your eyebrows for a good few months. You want to leave them alone completely. Stop plucking them, stop waxing your eyebrows, stop removing any hairs from your brow at all. You want to let your hairs fully grow out so you can see what you've got to work with and then go from there. So yes, you're going to go through probably an awkward brow stage where they look really messy and things are kind of everywhere, but trust me, you need to see what you've got to work with. I don't know about you guys who are abroad, but in the UK we're in a lockdown, and this is the perfect time to just let your brows be untouched and go crazy. So that is the first step. Put down the tweezers and stop removing any hairs from your eyebrows for a good couple of months. The next thing you're going to want to do is massage your eyebrows and the skin under your eyebrows. So I do this typically when I'm washing my face, and I wash my face when I'm in the shower. So I generally wash my face and make sure that I kind of give my eyebrows and the skin around them a light, gentle massage. And what this does is it just promotes blood flow to that area of skin. And by promoting blood flow, it's going to increase the follicle strength and make sure that the follicles are healthy, and getting all the oxygen and things that the cells around that area need. Just make sure you give them a good little rub like this, and get that blood flowing to your face. So my third tip, once you've massaged your eyebrows and done all of that, is to make sure that your eyebrows and the skin under your eyebrows stays well hydrated. You want the hairs to be healthy, and you want the skin to be healthy, because that's gonna give you the best eyebrows you can. So I think personally you can use whatever moisturiser you want. A lot of people talk about using certain oils. For me, oils don't work for my skin. I have very acne prone skin, and oils just don't mix well, and they promote things like fungal acne. So for me, that's not a good option. So I personally just use my trusty CeraVe moisturising cream, but whatever moisturiser works for you, just make sure when you're moisturising your face, you don't forget the skin that is under your eyebrows. So moisturise your face, but also make sure you moisturise around your eyebrows and obviously the hairs on your eyebrows, just to give them the healthiest look that you can. And my final tip is to eat a whole foods diet, something that is as balanced as possible, and get as many fresh fruits and vegetables into your body as you possibly can, because those are the types of foods which are great for any part of your body, and it's going to help grow your hair really quickly, and grow it so that it's healthy, strong hair. So those are the tips and what I did to grow out my brows. And now I'm going to show you what I do to style them and just to kind of make them look even more fluffy. So the trick is to use a bar of soap. I use soap brows, which just comes in a really handy tin, which is really useful. This isn't a sponsored video, by the way. I've been using soap brows for a good couple of years now, and it's like the best thing to hold your eyebrows in place. This will last all day, probably all day and all night if I didn't wash my face, to be honest. It's so good. We're gonna zoom you in so you can see what I'm talking about. As you can see, these are my eyebrows. There is nothing in them currently. This is just how they are. And obviously I don't have the thickest eyebrows in the world, but you're going to be amazed at how thick I'm going to make them look. So this is the soap brows. I will leave a link to this in the description box along with everything else I've talked about. So I decided to get myself one of these little spray bottles off Amazon, just because it means I can put distilled water in this to then use on my soap brows. It really doesn't matter, but this is just handy if you're traveling. It just means you've always got some water and you don't have to be near a sink to do this, which is really useful. And the soap brows itself comes with like a little spoolie like this, which you can use to do your eyebrows. So the key is to make a paste with this. So I only generally do one spray, because if you wet this too much, you're going to get loads of suds, and for me that doesn't work very well. I'm gonna spray in here once, and then taking the spoolie, you want to like really rub this. See that paste that I've created? That's what you want to get. And then literally all you're going to do is just brush your eyebrows up. I kind of like to rotate the brush through my brows so that you get as much of the paste in there. As you're doing it at the ends of the hairs, kind of push down onto the skin so that the hairs stick onto your face. Okay, and you can clearly see a difference between this side and this side. Like the brow, yes, it looks kind of spiky and a bit crazy, but that's how I like it. And it just makes it look even bushier and even fluffier than this, which is just kind of, you know, the hairs are in their natural alignment. This, for me, gives me almost like a brow lamination effect without having to go anywhere to get like an actual lamination done, which is probably quite expensive if you do it regularly. I'm just gonna quickly do the other side. I will spray this one more time just to do the other side. And again, just make a paste. And that's both sides done, so really easy to do. The soap brows will dry and harden on your brows, so they will literally not move. It's amazing. So that is how I got my thick bushy brows and how I style them. I hope this video is helpful. Like I said, all the links to the soap brows, the moisturizer, other things that I have mentioned are in the description box down below. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a like. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification so you get notified every time I post new videos. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye for now.